Happy morning, students. Today we're going to discuss a topic about AIDS. Human immunovirus is a virus that attacks cells that help the body fight infection, making a person more vulnerable to other infection and disease. It is spread by contact with certain bodily fluid of a person with HIV. If left untreated, the last stage of this HIV can lead to the disease called AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. The human body can't get rid of HIV and no effective HIV cure exists. So once you have HIV, you have it for life. This we're going to discuss in brief about the causes, symptom and prevention. Diagrammatical view of HIV, that is human immunovirus. Here you can see the outer covering will be HIV envelope, HIV capsid, HIV RNA. So every virus are made up of RNA, that is ribonucleic acid, and it is made up of a glycoprotein too, and this is filled with HIV enzymes. So these we're going to discuss in brief in this video. What is HIV? HIV is a virus that attacks cells in the immune system, which is our body's natural defense against illness. The virus destroys a type of white blood cell in the immune system called T helper cells and make copies of itself inside these cells. So T helper cells are also referred to as CD4 cells. Okay. So what is this CD4 cells are? White blood cells that plays an important role in the immune system. CD4 cells count gives you an indication of the health of your immune system. What is AIDS? So AIDS is a set of symptoms or syndrome as opposed to a virus caused by HIV. A person is said to have AIDS when their immune system is too weak to fight off infection and they develop certain defining symptoms and illness. So this is the last stage of HIV when the infection is very advanced and if left untreated, it will lead to death. In this way, HIV weakens of the body the natural defenses and over time severely damage the immune system. When the person is like very abnormal and very poor of immune power, what happened? This virus can easily occupy the thing. How quickly the virus develops depends on a person's general health. How soon after getting HIV they are diagnosed and start antiretroviral treatment, and how constantly they take the treatment. AIDS stands for acquired immune deficiency syndrome. It is caused by HIV, that is human immune deficiency virus. It was firstly detected in June 1981 in United States of America. This virus weakens the human body immunity or self-defense mechanism. Hence, the AIDS virus reduces the natural immunity of the human body. Therefore, the body savings AIDS become prone to many other infections. How the disease can be transmitted from the person? So, the mode of transmission. It spreads through sexual contact with an infected person carrying AIDS virus. It spread through the transfusion of blood infected with AIDS virus. And it also spread through the use of infected needle for injection, blade or razors and other equipment of barbers. So the children of AIDS infected mother get this disease from mother's blood too. Symptoms of HIV infection. So what will be the symptoms when we have this disease inside our body? Headache and difficulty concentrating, skin, rashes, fever, night sweat. In digestive system, you will get a nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. You can see your nail also. In this nail also you can easily identify that is the thickening and curving of the nail you can see. Weight loss and fatigue. Lymph node, your lymph node gets swelling. If you consider the respiratory system, you can identify or you can diagnose by the dry cough, pneumonia, sore throat, and there will be the pain in the muscles and pain in the joints. So these are the symptoms of HIV infection when the person is infected. The important symptoms are severe brain damage, which may lead to loss of memory, ability to speak and think, swollen lymph node, decreased count of blood platelets causing hemorrhage, sweating at night and weight loss. AIDS patients also become more susceptible to infections of any body. A full-blown AIDS patient dies within 3 years and mortality is 100%. Mechanism of HIV proliferation in human body. So this is very important questions, okay, in exam point of view. So after getting into the body of the person, the virus enters into macrophages where RNA genome of the virus replicate to form viral DNA with the help of the enzyme reverse transcriptase. Okay, you just note this enzyme, the enzyme called enzyme reverse transcriptase. This viral DNA gets incorporated into host cell DNA and directs the infected cells to produce virus particle. The macrophage continue to produce virus and in this way act as like a HIV factory. Simultaneously, HIV enters into helper T lymphocytes. So what happen if you affected with normally if you get any fever, what happen? This B lymphocyte cells, okay, produce the antibodies. To induce the B lymphocyte, the T lymphocyte cells want to induce the B lymphocyte cell. Then only there will be like the antigen will be the antibodies will be produced to fight against the antigen. But how clever this human immunovirus, because this virus sits in the T cells. Okay, so what happened? So if it is if the any disease which is affected the body, what happened? This T cells induce the B cells to produce the antibody. But this virus, okay, which sits in the T cells, so automatically what happens? So there will be no induce of B cells. So this will be the thing. This is repeated leading to a progressive decrease in the number of helper T lymphocytes in the body of the infected person. So during this period, the person suffers from bouts of fever, diarrhea and weight loss. Due to decrease in the number of helper T lymphocytes, the person starts suffering from infection that could have been otherwise overcome, such as those due to bacteria, especially mycobacterium, virus, fungi and even other parasites. The patient becomes so immunodeficient that he or she is unable to protect himself or herself against these infections because this virus sits in the lymphocyte cells. So this will be the diagrammatic view of replication of retrovirus. Here you can see from the retrovirus the viral RNA core, okay, which infect the normal cells. So virus infects the normal cells where the viral protein coat also gets into the thing. And when it reaches the other host, what happened? The viral RNA is introduced in the cell. The viral DNA is produced by reverse transcriptase. Okay, so the enzymes which is held in reverse transcriptase, what happened? The viral RNA is changes to viral DNA. Now this viral DNA incorporates into host genome. So new viral RNA is produced by the infected cell and the new viruses are produced. So new virus now can easily infect other cells. Here they given the note, infected cells can survive while virus are being replicated and released. Okay, so these are about the replication of retrovirus. Prevention of AIDS. A widely used diagnostic test for AIDS is enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay. That is ELISA, and simply we will call it ELISA. Okay, the test for diagnosis is ELISA test. I will repeat, enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay. The treatment of AIDS with antiretroviral drug is only partially effective. They can only prolong the life of the patient but cannot prevent death, which is inevitable. Okay, so the antiretroviral drug is used to only what? The effect of the AIDS can be controlled, but it cannot cure the disease called AIDS. As AIDS has no cure, but the prevention is one of the methods to prevent ourselves. Moreover, HIV infections more often spreads due to conscious behavior pattern and is not something that happens inadvertently like pneumonia or typhoid. If the person is affected with pneumonia or typhoid, even we can able to treat them, but we cannot treat the AIDS patient until we will find a medicines to control. Of course, infection in blood transfusion of patient, newborn, etc. may take place due to poor monitoring. The only excuse may be ignorance, and it has been rightly said, don't die of ignorance. Okay, so you should be like what? You should prevent this. You can prevent. The prevention is more better than to cure. Okay, so you should prevent all the disease, like you can avoid the sexual contact, or you can avoid the overusage of needles. Okay, so this will be like prevention. In our country, the National AIDS Control Organization, that is NACO, National AIDS Control Organization, and other non-governmental organizations are doing a lot to educate people about AIDS, who has started a number of programs to prevent the spreading of HIV infection. That is the World Health Organization also taking steps to control and to prevent the spreading of HIV infection. Making blood safe from HIV, ensuring the use of only disposable needle and syringe in public and private hospitals and clinics. So the free distribution of condom, controlling drug abuse, advocating safe sex and promoting regular checkup for HIV in susceptible population are some such steps taken up. Infection with HIV or having AIDS is something that should not be hidden, since then the infection may spread to many more people. Control. Till today, there is no specific therapy against HIV infection. Some medical have been discovered which can suppress the AIDS virus. We can only under the action to suppress the virus activity, but we cannot control the virus, or we cannot able to kill the virus, because this virus is very smart, which sits in your T cells. The T cells will activate the B cells, but this virus is very clever and sits in the T cells. National AIDS Control Program was started in 1987. So the World AIDS Day is December 1. Thank you.